My mom and dad are immigrants to this country, making my siblings and I the children of immigrants. When we were kids, we would make fun of our parents' accents. I couldn't understand why my dad in particular had trouble pronouncing the words girl or world. He would say girl and world. I also didn't know that as immigrants from Syria, my parents worked day and night to learn English and went through a lot of trouble to come to the US. Today, as Syrians are vilified by the media and politicians, I decided it was time to go home to talk to my mom and dad about why they decided to come here and what struggles they faced.
I wasn't sure I was going to make it.
It was scary in the beginning. It was scary.
I still have a feeling I'm afraid of what's going to happen to me.
But then I thought maybe we're gonna start a new life and then we will be back.
My father, a doctor, came to Houston, Texas in 1981. He realized that most of the successful doctors in Syria had been trained in the US, so he came here for a better education. My mother joined him a few years later, and they made their home in Worcester, Massachusetts. When my parents first came here, they went to night classes to learn English. They spoke with an Arabic accent, but they always knew that their future kids were going to speak both languages without any accent. That's a tall order for a kid who just wanted to play with his Sega Genesis.
When you grow up, you complain. Yes, you will complain. This is too much, not fair. And we're studying 2 languages. Why you are doing this to ourselves?
Nevertheless, every summer, my parents took me and my 4 siblings back home to Damascus. I studied Arabic for 11 summers in Syria. My parents never expected to stay in the US.
It was a temporary thing for us. It was, that we're gonna go there for 5 years until I finish my training, my residency, my fellowship, and then we will go back.
But things changed. My parents ultimately chose to stay and make America their home, to give us, their children, the best possible opportunities.
In the center. And you roll it, yeah, and then you go all the way. Good job.
You have to put the extra effort in making your kids identify who they are, learning the language of their ancestors, and try to know their religion also.
My parents got their wish. So far, anyway. My sister Selma just had her first child, Serene. And as a first-time uncle, I want to make sure that she grows to love her culture. What I most respect my parents for is the guts it took to leave everything behind, to pack their bags, board an airplane, and accept that they may never live in their home country again. Was there ever a moment when you just wanted to pack up all your stuff and just go back?
Yeah, this is me. I was homesick. I miss my mom and I miss my sisters and my brother.
I never thought about the challenges of acclimating and assimilating, that while you're adjusting to new streets and customs and communities, they're adjusting to you too, and they might not like what they see. Can I share with you a story when I thought you showed a lot of courage? We were together, we were shopping, and this older man, he walked by you, and he said, "Some people just don't get it." And you looked at him, and then you told him to shut up to his face, and I thought that was the bravest thing in the world.
Yeah, some people try to make fun of you because they think that you don't know, you don't understand them. Living in this country, you have to be courageous. You have to put your step in and show everybody that I'm here. I'm just like everybody.
And do you remember dropping me off at school for the first time?
In America?
Yeah.
Yeah. But when you show me those tears, I felt so bad.
What tears?
You.
I cried?
Yeah, you cried.
The first time?
Yes.
I'm thankful to this country because it gave us the opportunity here to be who we want to be. So we feel home. We really feel home.
Nowadays, my parents run their own school, which teaches kids to write, read, and speak Arabic. It's their way of preserving the Arabic language within their community.
Give us satisfaction to see all the graduates, come and they thank us.
Today, there's another cause that they feel very strongly about: refugees.
We need to help the people who are coming from Syria now, because these really have nobody to help them, or they have very little help.
It's not acceptable and it's not fair. And what did they do, Syrian people? What did they do?
Looking around, I felt grateful for the opportunities my parents had afforded us. I thought of the Syrian refugees who recently come to the US and face many of the same challenges my parents overcame, but under very different circumstances.